Hi everyone, I'm back for another video and I'm trying a different camera just to kind of see what this camera does. And this is going to be a very short video. This evening, it is Monday evening, July 18th. I had a concert for the Midwest Harp Festival, so much of last week was spent in preparation and getting ready for that concert. And because of the concert tonight, it meant I didn't teach tonight, so it meant I had to do a lot of makeup lessons last week. So here are my two lovely notebooks that I am using. My, I just got some paper down, so you see a different background besides the normal gray Martha Stewart cutting mat. So I have my camel. It looks a little orange in this light tonight. It's quite late. I'm not sure if this camera will work. But here's my camel by Monique at Morgan Le Fay's Trinkets. And here's my little workhorse that goes with me everywhere. This is my coffee latte, espresso, kind of coffee latte, passport notebook with pockets by Monique, and I am loving this notebook. I've wanted to go into my little passport camel that Monique made, but every time I start to go in here, and this notebook is lovely and the leather is just amazing, I keep getting pulled back into here. So we're just going to stay in here until the mood sets us to switch out of it. So let's just take a quick gander and see what has changed or what hasn't changed. So it's still the same up here. My ID card, business cards, credit card. The first elastic is still my Peaky Dory design. Monthly academic calendar. The month is on 2 pages, as you can see. There we go. So there we are. There's that. Let me see. I wonder if one of these lights over here. See if that will help any. It might. I don't know. So there we go. So there's my Peaky Dory design academic calendar. Now, on the next elastic, we still have the notebook that I have been using as my One Book July, kind of like my bullet journal. And there I have the same month, but I've been usually using the month in the other one to keep track of things. Let's see. I've been using it quite a bit. And then here we are over here. I forgot to check off this because after the concert we went and had some little something to eat and drinks. And I still have my one pen, my Muji. And so that's where we are in here. Something I'm really looking forward to. On Thursday the 21st, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, Danielle Laporte is going to be talking about the truth about desire, and it's a live stream. So very much looking forward to that. I've been reading 2 of her books that are wonderful. So that's how all of that is. I've been keeping notes on YouTube videos that I've been making and have made. What's in my camel? That one's already been posted. Let's see what else I have here. It's a list of some repertoire that I want to do on a recital next year, and then something I want to play with the orchestra And one of the pieces is, here it is, it's by Paul Schoenfeld, and it's Ashat Sha'alti. And it's basically Psalm 27:4. Ashat Sha'alti Me'et Adonai, and so on and so on. My Hebrew is horrible, not as good as the fiance's. But what it says in English: one thing I ask of you, I earnestly pray, that I might dwell in your house all the days of my life, knowing the beauty of you, and to dwell in your holy place. And that's it's a very famous Hebrew melody that is used in temple quite a bit. And I forgot to turn a ringer off, so we will just do that. And so I wanted to write the words out as I was planning the program, because I want to play that, and I wanted to plan some other music very similar in style to it. And then there's August, and some flutes I'm looking at for myself and for students, and some post-it notes. Nothing has changed in there. Still has the pen loop on the back. Something that has changed is I have a new folder here. I did have one that had, oh goodness, where did it go? It had like a map on it. But one thing you'll be able to see is that this design, this 6-pocket, see, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Same thing here, 4, 5, and 6. I've been able to do the exact same thing in a field note size. Pocket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is 6. So these were the first 2 that I tested in the field note size. And I'm really excited. So expect to see some of these going up on the, now that the recital is over, and actually all of my concerts are over for the summer pretty much, like the big important ones. Expect to see some of these making their way onto the Peaky Dory Design Etsy store. So I like this one just because it has the stripes and it looks really cool. It reminds me of a wallpaper I remember seeing when I was a kid, one of my aunts had. So since it's been a busy week, not much got taken care of last week. I think I got 3 of the things I planned to do done, but not much else. So that's what we're going to spend a lot of time doing this weekend, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A lot of what I wanted to get done last week will get done. So the project's been at a standstill, but I got so much done the first 2 weeks. There's the back of the folder. And then I have the Faroof Midori zipper pouch still. This thing is the best. If it will focus, it doesn't want to focus today. There we go, thank you. Now it might not want to focus back down here. There we go. And some cards and some little clips. And I did have cash in here, but we went grocery shopping, so there's nothing in there now. My writing board, which I use all the time. My Starbucks card and my faculty ID. So the setup in here, other than, putting a new folder in and taking out the map one, and I think I put the map one in my passport that I used to use for journaling, just to put it someplace so I don't sell it because it's been used. So there you go. Week 3 for me for One Book July has been pretty uneventful. Not much really has happened. Still in the same notebook. Love this notebook. I could use this notebook, I think, for eternity and not get tired with it. Same thing with this one. I've got some Peaky Dory Design stuff in here. The only thing that has changed is I took out one of the things in the dashboard. This was my words for this last year on Facebook, and I liked them. It says, wonderful concert happened, good year, music, love, great people, flute, time, passport, Chad, traveler's notebook. I think it even says Foxy Fix. There it is. Peaky Dory. I think one of them is like Monique or something. It's somewhere here. It's hard. I'm looking through. There's Mozart, cleaning, pretty cute concert, great summer people, John work. So I liked those words, and so I printed. I printed that and put it in the dashboard, and that's what's so wonderful about these dashboards. Everything else in here is the same. So the calendar with grid on 2 pages. I did insert a Peaky Dory design insert that I made for myself out of Tomio River paper. And I started taking notes on the Fire Sessions by Daniel Laporte. And so I want to use this insert as my notes for that. But everything else is the same. The Fruit zipper pouch, the folder, my DIY fish. Nothing was changed in here. Nothing was changed in there. So there you go. Pretty simple setup, but it really works for me and I'm happy with it. So if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below and I will try to answer your question as soon as I possibly can. Let me get that back. There we go. As soon as I possibly can. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.